please start. What do they do? What do they do in their lives? Hi. Hi. What do they do in their lives? All right, we're in. Did you see? Look at this pen. Finally. Okay, look, first of it hasn't been that long. It has been 7 minutes when I set the expectation that it would be 5 minutes, but like, whatever. Dude, look how close I am to finishing this refill. This cartridge is almost done. That's tight, dude. I've been working on those like little like curly Q things. If you're on like pen YouTube, there's like these little curly Q things. Hold on. These little like curly Q things. They do like that shit. You see that? If you ever look at like the cursive like calligraphy font they have on like the Pepperidge Farm shit, they got those like swirlies down at the bottom. It's from that. This pen doesn't really have like a proper flex nib, but should I get a pen with a flex nib? I saw a dip pen. I saw a dip pen that had like, my voice is so hard. In like a metal way or what? But I saw it was a dip pen with a feather. It's a dip pen with a feather. It was so sick. What's my next badge? Northern Lion ass game. Wait, what is it? Well, yeah, what does that mean? Your voice is so hard. You need to explain this. And before anyone says, "Oh, hey, play the game," the way the way streaming works is that I sit here and talk and eat a banana instead of playing the game. That's how this works. We're getting set up. It's fine. Nope. I know what you fucks are like. Type without looking at the keyboard. Giraffe. Okay, it's slightly oblique. HGT. I think they mean interesting hard. Okay. I felt like metal. Dude, I've been listening to a lot of Maiden lately. I don't know why this is so satisfying. This is like the best game. I'm getting better at typing. It's like a perfect little condensed game. What have you got? Game. What have you guys been getting up to? And keep it in your pants. Okay. Sleep. That's what's up. I want to go to sleep so bad. Dude, this canvassing job is hard. They promoted me to team lead. That's too much responsibility. I should have said no. I should have said nah. I'd rather be a scrub. I admit your voice sounds like a man's. Well, I'm transgender, so it's not that weird. I'm working on it. Not really. I've been so lazy. I got other shit to deal with. But it's like whatever, I pass. This fucking cat's up in the plants. You're trans, yeah. The channel name is D Girl. The D stands for dick. But this is like I've reached a point in my transition where like now I pass, so now you get to have like fun conversations with people. I mean, there's this thing in the back of my mind. It's like, oh, if someone like treats me like a woman, then they're just humoring me or whatever. Or they go like, oh, it's it's nice to be just working with a woman, and I'm like, oh, they're just humoring me. There's a poop thing. There's a poop thing. Why is there a poop thing? What is that? But like, then I'll have conversations. Sorry about the eating into the mic. Then I'll have conversations where they'll be like, oh, do you ever want children? And I'll tell them like, oh, I actually can't get pregnant. And they'll go like, oh, I'm sorry. Is it like a medical condition? In a way. I said, well, I have a penis, so we haven't unlocked butt baby technology yet. Okay, I'm actually sick of the giraffe now. Hi. I'm making a new dragon puppet. Wait, you make dragon puppets? Awkward chewing a banana. You're talking about me trying to impress you all with my it wasn't actually deep throating. It never actually like went into the esophagus. Wait, would I get nuked if I would it be a problem? Would it be a problem if I tried to like deep throat a banana? I'd get got for sure, right? There's no way I'm getting away with that. Fucking Roblox dude, Nico, you have school in the morning. Actually, no, it's Friday night. You don't have school in the morning. Whatever. Go study or something. Roblox ass avatar. This is the problem with like streaming on YouTube is that you get all the children and like weirdos. I love you guys, but like you're in mixed company for sure. Yes, it would. Okay. Cool. Then I'll do it. Tell you what, I'll do it off stream and you guys will just trust me. H and G. You're the one playing the frickin' typing game. I'm allowed to. You know what? Because typing is a valuable skill to develop. Typing is a valuable skill to develop, and it is a lot. Typing in this day and age, typing and penmanship, fucking fountain pen. Okay, these are valuable skills that you want to develop. And they're on the wane, okay? Yeah, I'm playing. She's playing to get better at typing. Yeah, we'll tell you what. So obviously I can't deep throat a banana on stream, right? That would get me like obvious TOS violation. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go off stream and see if I can deep throat a banana, and then I'll come back and I'll give you the notes, okay? I went great. Why does the moon have a nose? Why does that bother me? And I got a bird. Pop 100 balloons? Why not take a break? No. What's the spike ball doing? Collect. Oh, I have to Wait, what? Collect 33 more crowns? I have 0 crowns. Wait, how do I collect a crown? How do I collect crowns? Huh? Challenge? Is that how I get crowns? Let me make sure before we start. Have you mastered typing the alphabet? Great, now remember. Okay. Try to get a high score. How do I get crowns? Is this how I get crowns? General Scruffles, what's good? Is it all YouTubers right now? I don't know how I feel about that. It's actually fine. You know, it's fine. It's Geometry Dash. Oh. I gotta stop pressing space. How? It's add. May. It's not actually Geometry Dash. Oh. Ask. Set. Day. I do gotta get back on the wagon of like voice training. Got a thumbs up. How do we get a crown? How do I get a crown? A add sentence. A sentence will be added by importing the data created on the official website. Hold on, I gotta let my cat. How does this work? This is home row. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I gotta let my cat in. I gotta let my cat in. Yeah, just pumping iron. I'm actually really strong, guys. Like I'm actually really strong. You don't even know. This thing, you know about this move? Don't ignore the elbow popping. That's so disconcerting. Why is my elbow popping? This arm's weaker. I'll go to bed because it's midnight, but I subbed. Thank you for the sub. Okay. Dude, it's record store day tomorrow. Are you guys into record stores? It's record store day tomorrow. I kind of want to go and just like see how far the mighty have fallen. Because that used to be an event. It used to be an event, and now it's just like a. What's the game called? It's called Typing Land. What is P? No, I don't want to do that. This game is called Typing Land. So sexy. You gotta go by. What's up, Jesse? Finally a normal person. Okay, which one? Okay, so I can't get past this one. I can play this one. Why do I have to get crowns? What the fuck are crowns? Correctness is more important than speed. This is important to remember. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Can I do this? Yes, I can. J, F, J, 4. J, 4, F, 7, 7. J, F, 4, J, 7, 4. Not this game again. I'd rather see you die every 5 minutes in Silk Song. Get used to disappointment. Silk Song is a earlier in the week game. Tell that to my ex. Wait, what am I telling your ex? I have something to say, but I don't know if it's appropriate to tell you or if I should just keep it to myself. So I'm going to keep it to myself. Good night. See you next time. All right. Damn, I was slow and clumsy. Now we're doing... I should play Nitro type? Maybe. Is there a large Nitro type community? The typing game that I like the best, or that like I've been digging, is Enter Trained. Because you type a whole book. It's crazy. Say it. Say it. You want me to say it? In front of God and everyone? Ah, 7J4. This is actually like tripping me up. That's cool. Like this typing stuff is hard. Because they do stuff to just like get in your head. It's tight. Does your ex know you're trans? Sorry if this is how you find out. But you're a dirty little tranny, unfortunately. There we go. How about that? See? All you need is a second pass. Dude, this is guy, like, I see him walking around and he's got this, like, the, like, most, like, classic, like, central casting, like, nerd look. Like, zits all over, like, a long, like, rat ponytail going down his back. It's long, dude. And he's got this, like narrow shoulders and just, like...
I was told that you would have Battlefield. I was told that you would have Battlefield 5 in stock today. I would like to speak to a manager.
He's got like that vibe. And it's just like, it's setting off like all the alarm bells in my head, like trans. And I need to, I'm always like on the clock when I see him, so I can't like step away and go like, hey, by the way, let me crack your egg real quick. But I want to just run over and go like, hey, estrogen, just take estrogen for the love of God. So I just gotta like hold that shit. But I know I know for a fact. And I also know, based on the fact that you haven't left another comment, that you know I'm right. Art supplies. Dude, actually, should I actually spend the money on those like stupid scissors? There's some like $50 scissors. Like the what's it? The Craig Hill scissors. Every other thing they make is just like is overpriced garbage, but the scissors look sick. Okay, K8 3D 8K 3D. This keeps me on the right finger. K D 3K D. I forgot what it's like to have like money. I got like $3 grand in my bank account right now. I forgot what it's like to have 8 3K KD 38 3D 8K 38DK 3K 8D 8KD3. I bought a fuzz face so that I can mod it. I'm stoked for that. What's the little like spiky dude? Can I do anything with the spiky dude? 8K3. Doing pretty good. You better. That's right. Do we get a crown when I like No, because it said 33 crowns. Why do I need 33 crowns? How do I get crowns? After completing World 1-8. Okay. But I gotta be like judicious with my money. I gotta like hold on to it. I really just gotta actually use it to like get CDs made. 2-9 2 L9 S L9 2S. And 2 L S92 SL92 L2 S9 9S2. How we do? Yes. That like wind up the rhino thing is actually pretty. I can imagine that's if I was like tight, if I was like nice with it. What the hell's going on outside? Yeah. Could you imagine if I was just like nice with it and just like firing off like a bunch of them? No. I'm gonna continue. Gotta get those numbers up, faggot. I think I'm at the point in my transition where I can't just like throw that word around as much anymore. Because people will look at me funny. So I gotta do something to like be more visibly trans. I gotta be like clockier. Yeah. I do have the t-shirt that says nobody knows I'm a transsexual. Maybe I should just wear that a bunch. I get I get scared wearing it though. Cause like what if like someone tries to start shit? One A 1 O 1 O A. Pretty good. That was actually pretty nice. We're kind of cruising. Wait, have you guys like get 3 stars with no mistakes? Get 3 stars with no mistakes? With no mistakes. So if I do, so right there, I'm already out. 5, 6, G, 6, 5, H, G, H, 6, 5, G, G, 6, 5, H. Are you guys like keyed in? Are you guys keyed into the geese? The manufactured geese drama. There's like the whole, the geese is a psyop. Every like couple years, there's like, not even like couple years, every couple of months, I feel like there's like a whole media cycle about some artist. Like, oh, actually they like bought streams or some shit. And I feel like every time that people are like writing an article about this, I think they've like, it's the first time they've heard of a marketing campaign. And they think that like, they're so naive, they think that marketing campaigns are all just like above board. But like, nah, dude, if you do marketing, if you're trying to like convince people to like, this is the worst one I've ever had. If you're trying to like market, like, get like an IP into someone's head, like you are a sleazebag, dude. You got like the greasy comb over. I gotta get me like a sleazeball with a comb over. So like all the like best view at the streamboo.org thing. What if that, maybe that's a coupon code. I don't know. But like people are like, I don't know, that shit's real. That shit's real. Should I like leave because like the background like cycles through colors. Should I leave the like the background on like black? I feel like the black with like all the color popping is kind of a vibe. I don't know. Dude, estrogen is fucking sick. Estrogen is fucking sick. Dude, I fucking got Jesse. Jesse's gone. Jesse's gone. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta see if Jesse said anything. Do it. Dude, I think I got him. Jesse, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is how you find out. I was holding on to it for like a bit, for like a stream of like these are the like YouTubers that I know are trans, or like YouTubers or celebrities that I know are trans, and one of them was gonna be Game Over Jesse. Maybe that was like not the best way to go about it, because did I tell you the story of like this was in like middle school, and I had this beef with this kid. I mean, honestly, it wasn't even beef. This guy was just like a little shit. He was short too, and I think he had like a complex about it. And so I just like, I kind of like called him out, but like I called him out as part of like a class project. And he got so, he he waited for me outside of class, and he like we're fighting, but like we were in middle school, and I was like a foot taller than him in middle school. So like not only was like no middle schooler is capable of like doing actual damage, but also like I was so much bigger than him that like he just kind of like wailed on me for a second. I just like stared at him thinking like, this is supposed to hurt. Why doesn't this hurt? Like I didn't want to fight him. I was like, why doesn't this hurt? That's all I was thinking. And then we left. But I don't know. I should have just like told him like the right response was just to go like, hey, don't fucking talk to me, asshole. Leave me alone. But I had to like call him out as if that would just like solve anything. You want the background to switch rapidly? Wait, the background was just like stuck on, that's why it was always black. Okay. So you want this one? You want this? Is that better? You want even more rapid? Do you want to like do you want to give the viewers epilepsy? Okay. Let's not do that. This is like, that's too much. Hold on. Okay. He hit with the old 1-2, the good old poo poo. Wait, the 1-2. Why do you put 2 toilet paper rolls? Make it faster? This is gonna hurt people, dude. This is gonna hurt people. Make it spin. Make it spin. How would I even do that? uh, how do I make? Can I make this spin? How do I make it spin? There's got to be like an add-on for it. The best dreams are the ones you can barely... Okay, well, I don't want to kill someone. This is causing problem. There's someone on the floor. There's someone on the floor right now with like foam coming out of their mouth. Okay, someone's on the floor. I think I just broke my chair. Wait, okay, should we just like, okay, what's the number one category on Twitch right now? Twitch, YouTube would kill someone since okay, is there like yeah, how do we get on, what's the most popular like category on Twitch? Channels, let's go, can we edit? Twitch. Torch. We got Majin Obama, low tier god just chatting. Are we, oh my god, his low tier god's camera is on. It's a lot of just chatting. This legs behind head yoga. This doesn't even have a category. Just chatting. What? Just chatting. All right. But no, but it has to be a game. We have to like fuck with people. It's like what's Elden Ring, Pokemon Fire Red, Minecraft. No, I don't want to like trigger child epilepsy. We're not gonna watch We're not gonna like jump into Minecraft. Horsey game. Queso's playing horsey game. 58. Okay, Fortnite. Should we go Fortnite? How many people are playing Fortnite right now? Let's do Fortnite. There you go. We do Fortnite. Minecraft? We're in Minecraft. And let's just like, wait, can I turn on? Let's see how dark I can make this. Let's go. Okay, wait. Oh, hey, Red. Hi. Wait. This is what Zuck had in mind when he was thinking about the metaverse. RIP to the metaverse. Oh wait, no, this is like it's fucking up the eye fuckery. Hi, Red. Good evening. Is this a moment where I actually like buy? Fuck the scissors. I've been like, because this chair sucks. It sucks. There's like the padding is dog shit, and there's no lumbar support. It's just dog shit. No word of a lie. If a documentary was playing around about microbes or shit, this would be quite relaxing. Is there like public domain? Can we do? Wait, hold up. Like I'm in a rocking chair. Wait, hold up. Oh, there we go.
Hello guys, we're back. I'm back to another video. So, today we're gonna just talk about ghost hunting. That's what I want to talk about, you know? So, let's talk about ghost hunting. So I'm gonna get right into it. So, yep, so guys,
Wait, why is the squeak gone?
so,
Now it just makes farting noises. Where'd the squeak go?
I'm gonna be, okay. Until I get
Where'd the squeak? Did I solve the squeak? How'd that even happen? Is there like a limit to the squeaks?
Cause I'm gonna buy a good camera for ghost hunting. Cause I'm not gonna go ghost hunting.
The single cell organism now consumes the other.
I'm gonna buy
It sounds like a fart. But dude, there's like, should I?
Buy like couple.
This is too much. You can't. There's no way you can understand what I'm saying while this is happening.
One way, and yep, and I'm gonna buy a paranormal equipment. I'm gonna buy those first. And after that, I'm gonna hire a editor. I'm gonna do that
Should
first,
I like?
And after that, and then I'll go ghost hunting.
So I've been. It's like
need a
I have the money for it right now, where I can like buy like a refurbished steel case Amiya. Like a steel, like one of these. Hold up, I'll pull it up. Ah.
So the haunted places I want to go, it's the very, very paranormal hotspot, like the one place I want to go. I want to go to the haunted hotel.
I spilled coffee a little bit, but not much.
Very haunted hotel. That's where I want to go to. That's technically where I want to go. So,
okay.
And I want to go to other haunted places in Kansas first. I want to go. After that,
Wait, why did the viewers go up? Why did the viewers go up? Those eyebrows were a war crime. She's not on estrogen yet.
Go to other haunted places in other states.
It's not. Whatever. Not okay. Here's the thing, and this is something that I lose track of. Not everybody can have like perfectly like trimmed eyebrows, just like from God, okay? Like I don't have to do anything to my eyebrows. They're just like shaped like this. But not everyone, other people have like,
So-
they got bigger eyebrows.
So, I want to go to the Sally house.
But yeah, like
That's
one of
very
these
haunted.
guys. Can I like zoom in?
I want to go there. And I want to go to the other places.
Why do viewers go up?
Hospital places, you know. Very haunted hospital.
You're trying
like
to make a lolcow, or are you just in the mood? No, okay.
Abandoned.
Frankie, you need to understand, I have a deep and abiding love
The owner
for like small, weird YouTube. I'm not making fun of this person.
places, you know.
This
And
is
other
like-
places, you have to ask the owner, and then the owner of the place will tell you a story.
This right here, this right here is what YouTube is for, okay? This is what YouTube was made for. I want to get back to that.
The place.
This person isn't funny, right?
See if I can.
They're not very articulate. They're like stumbling over their words and all that. But
See if I can hear
they're not cringe, right? This is just like, this is what YouTube was supposed to be. This is like old internet. This is like retro internet. Just people in the room just kind of like making something. Are you guys hip to Olivia Squizzle?
Or actually,
Get a navy blue chair?
mental hospital, like mental is that? Oh, what is that?
Stop
I'm
giving.
not saying that word, but I'm gonna say mental hospital.
Getting a good chair is the best thing you can do for yourself. Take it from somebody who walks all day all the time.
To the mental hospital.
Damn.
Because that place is haunted.
I kind of want to
don't know
get the
where
white
it is.
frame.
I think, like I can know the history of it.
Sandstone.
My main goal to tell you guys the history of every haunted place.
And then,
I'm gonna tell the history of what happened in that place
I'm just gonna take off.
until I actually go.
You can just take off. I'm gonna take off the arms. I don't, cause like for like playing music, I don't want to have like anything on my arms, anything getting in the way. Do I go, or do I go leather? Actually, I think cafe leather.
So
Printed. I don't like polyester. No, fuck that.
I could go to every state.
Leather. Okay, this is leather. Dovetail. So this is leather.
States like I could go to California.
You're getting ready to argue with you about the arms, but you might be right. Yeah, of course I'm right. If you have like white chairs get disgusting. Well, here's the thing, and this is like the same thing with like people talk about clear grip tape and how grimy your clear grip tape gets, and it just looks disgusting. The reality is the exact same amount of grime gets in black grip tape. You just don't see it. So the yellow, please do not take off your arms. I'll take off your arms.
So I could go
I'll take off your arms.
to like.
But
I don't
the
know,
white
I can't really
chairs.
say the names of the places.
Okay, wait. Actually, it's getting like hard to hear. It's getting hard to hear. Hold on.
Stuff, but I could look it up and then.
So the white chairs and the black chairs get the exact same amount of grime. That's the reality. They get the exact same amount of grime. The only difference is on the black chairs. The only difference is on the black chairs you can't see it as well. But the grime is there. Are you not at Coachella dicking down everyone? Because I'm not at that point in my career yet. Alex, you can only have one autistic mushmouth yapping on your stream at once. Dude. I am a bit of an autistic mushmouth though. I'm trying to be better at it. I don't have the like NL like overly rehearsed like fake New York accent. Why does Northern Light have a New York accent? There's no reason for that. Also, Jesse, I told you that you're trans, and then immediately I got your comments ceased. So that tells me that I nuked you. I got you. But yeah. But if you want to help get me to Coachella so I can dick people down, all you got to do is stream my album on loop in the background. But with a dark chair, you can't see it. That's your point. I guess that is kind of like the move a little bit. The blue looks good. Got to practice that Japanese. That kind of goes hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Put you in speech therapy as a kid, but not all hope is lost. You know, I'm okay with that because it will. Me having. I mean, here's the thing. My speech is fine. Like, let's keep it a buck. My speech is fine. Like, I can talk. We can all talk. We know I can talk. But I do like the idea that, like, me being a mushmouth occasionally kind of proves that singing and talking come from, like, different parts of the brain. Did you guys know about this? Like, you sing and you talk, like singing and talking come from different parts of the brain. So you have people who they're like nonverbal autistic, but they can still sing. It's crazy. But it's different stuff. So I'm a very good singer, right? I'm fucking nice with it, okay? But I can be a bit of a mushmouth. That's fair. How do we feel about blue leather? Earl Grey. How do we feel about blue leather? But yeah, Frankie, there's a bigger there's a bigger thing my parents could have put me in if they loved me more, Frankie. Fuck speech therapy. How about hormone replacement therapy? Because they knew I was a little faggot. Like they knew. And they were trying to like tease it out of me, like, oh, you know, you can like, you know, girls or boys. They didn't have a handle on what like being trans was, to be fair. It's like when I was like coming out, you had to like do your own research, right? There was no like social media to like lay that stuff out for you. You just had to dig. I feel like you don't enunciate like you should. I'm not talking NPR, but you know, okay, I'm going to try to enunciate from now on. I will try my darndest, Red. I will try my darndest. Part of it is that normally I stream late at night and I try to not wake people up. But today I don't care. I just got to get more coffee, probably. Do I got to get more coffee? More LaCroix? We're going with leather for sure, right? I love leather. I love leather. Honestly, actually, you know what? Let's go like brown, no, gray. Ask a Scottish coffee shop for a latte with oat milk. Ask a Scottish coffee shop for a latte with oat milk. Ask a Scottish coffee shop sounds like a vocal warm-up. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Is this the move? This kind of sucks. I kind of might be. I'll tell you. What that was the worst. I immediately bailed. My mouth. I was fully invested in the Scottish accent. My mouth bailed. I cannot make a latte. I cannot make a latte with oat milk. I cannot make. It's turning into like scouse. Can I make A latte with oat milk. Milk. Can I make a latte? A latte with oat milk. Whatever. I don't have to do accents. There's this guy at work who like without. Okay. With oat milk. But yeah, if you want to help me get to Coachella so I can dick down everyone, you just gotta like leave my album playing on Spotify. We'll commit streaming fraud together, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I'm trying to like set up fake band photos because you gotta have like, media stuff, like pictures and shit. I reached out to someone, like, say, hey, do you know anybody who does like photography? And they were down, right? And then they're like, oh yeah, I've got a camera. Great, we'll do it. And then I said, okay, what days work for you? And then just radio silence, nothing. That's dead ass. Music is easy. Music is so easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. The thing that's hard about it is fucking coordinating schedules. It's people wrangling. It's like it's so much like running a D&D group. It's the actual like moment to moment play is awesome, but most of the work most of the work in doing like a D&D group is just getting people to show the fuck up. That's the reality. If people can commit streamer fraud, you can too. I mean, that's the reality, and it's the thing that people don't want to admit, or like that's the thing that people were like like up in arms about geese about. Is like them finding out that part of the marketing, like part of like marketing campaigns nowadays is just straight up like fraud. Like making like fake accounts to astroturfing support for a band, making like hundreds of thousands of like fake accounts that are like all about this band, fake streams, like bot farms for that shit. It's all like, that's everybody at the top. That's what they're doing. It's just committing fraud. That is fucked. And if you want to like make it, you have to just like be okay with that like scuzzy bullshit. Because I mean, all told, like that scuzzy bullshit is way better than the scuzzy bullshit they had before, which was like sucking off an old rich Armenian man. Listen while you sleep, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I guess it's like I've never done it, so I'm like, it sounds like a fun little adventure, which is so stupid. But in my mind, I kind of like, that sounds like a fun thing to have, like, to debase myself in that manner. Why does it sound fun to me? That's not fun. Is it fucked up that sound? It's not like it doesn't like turn me on. It just sounds like a fun little adventure. Why is that? What's going on there? Maybe this is what happens at a certain point in your life is you go like, oh, I want to do something bad. I want to do something dirty and scary. I don't know. Maybe it's probably better to be like at that point, like when you're not in your 20s, because you have your wits about you more, and it's harder for someone to screw you over. I don't know. IRL side quest. Yeah, dude, like that life is like all side quests. Life is all side quests, because what's the main quest? What's the main quest? Dying. All right? Maybe the main quest is like taking like a scumbag out with you. But it's all side quests. Whatever it is that you're like super wrapped up in, like, oh, you think this is like the most important thing, that's a side quest. You won't know what your main quest is until afterwards. Like the main quest is only revealed to you upon completion. I'm going to be honest, I lost the plot. I have no idea what we're talking about. We're talking about whatever. We're just chatting. We are just chatting. Seating. What's the ergonomic chairs? We're looking at expensive chairs. Steel case gesture. The leap. What's the one that looks most like an Aeron? No, not an Aeron. The Eames lounge chair. I want an Eames lounge seating. What do we got? Well, I suppose you can. And this is the thing that I'm like having to come to terms with, is that you think that you can exert your will upon the world and you get to decide what your main quest is, but you don't. Okay? The only people who get to decide what their main quest is are people with money. And not even then. Like if you're like born with a silver spoon in your mouth, your family kind of like decides your main quest for you. So there's no escape. You're beholden to people who have decided that like the thing that they wanted to be their main quest is now your main quest. I like men, but I'm not gay. That's something a woman might say. If you buy me a nice high weight chair, I will go on a side quest to never forget. Hell yeah. Bob Ottoman? What the fuck, Bob Ottoman? It's a Beatles song. A Rockford chair? Bob Lounge? We're buying overpriced chairs. We're not buying shit. Office chairs? But yeah, if you try to like decide what your own main quest is, the universe laughs at you. The best laid plans of mice and men. Conference chair. A stool. But yeah. You're gonna wake up. It's the way it works is you wake up one day and you've arrived. You wake up one day and you're the Dragonborn. But you didn't get to decide that, not really. You can goose fate in like one direction or another, but that's kind of it. What's up, Al Sharif? How's life treating you? Oh, I remember the buy a new gaming chair. I'm thinking about it. It's time. Although I was like messing around. I was trying to make my current chair like squeak. And I think in the process, I broke the squeak. I've never seen this happen before. I was literally trying to maximize the squeak and then the squeak went away. My main quest is to be the best Chinese government bootlicker. Like fully brainwash me, Daddy G. See, it's like, my thing is like, I firmly believe that America will be like full-blown communist in my lifetime. Like the momentum's all there. Like the wheels are coming off of this capitalism thing. And I really believe that like communism is like far more compatible with like the American ethos than capitalism ever was. But it's like the like MAGA communist people are so goddamn cringe that I can't like, I gotta just like, it's honestly better to just be like, oh yeah, actually I love China. But yeah, so this chair right here, it's cool, but MAGA communists. Yeah, I think like the selling point is like, oh yeah, it's communism, but we're communist to make America great again. But like it's all they're just like weird right wingers who are latching on to this new like leftist politics resurgence. South Korea is the best country, and Japan as well. Are you talking about the two countries that emerged from military dictatorships, fascist military dictatorships? South Korea and Japan? That's what you're going with? South Korea and Japan? I should visit Japan? No. Japan's work culture is insane. They have like the like misogyny and like the treatment of women is unreal. The xenophobia is like their population is cratering because they've made it too expensive, and they've made it too expensive to start a family. Everyone works too much to have time to start a family, and they're too racist to allow any significant amount of immigration in. So like their like fascist history just is, it's going to like destroy the country. I'm into Thailand, not for the government, just for the food. Isn't like doesn't Vietnam have like some of the best like their street food? Like Vietnamese street food is so like cheap and nutritious and good that like it's McDonald's and KFC, they haven't been able to like establish a foothold over there because the street food's so good. It's kind of awesome. Vietnam has wonderful food, yeah. Buy a robot dog so it can keep you company. We have regular dogs. What problem is a robot dog solving? You can just get a dog. You can get a dog. It's cheaper than a robot dog, and it does all the dog things. The crazy thing is like a dog is actually a perfect facsimile of a real dog. You wouldn't believe it, but it's true. Do with a jet. I think like Amiya is the move, I think. The Japanese Prime Minister, to say at the very least, has an interesting face. But not the one who got killed, the new one. India is the funniest and most horrendous country. Can it have a flamethrower on it? So, that's a plus in your book? The flamethrower thing? Dude, what is it with tech bros and flamethrowers? The new one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Japan. But robot dogs are programmed to consent not only on their own behalf, but also on behalf of the slaves involved in its creation. Ooh. Yeah, I like real animals. If the book I'm working on doesn't work out, I'm joining the ARM. They need gamers. I'm not allowed to join the ARM. I'm not allowed to join the ARM. I like guns. Are you like wait, where are you? You're not Saudi, are you? You can give a normal dog a flamethrower. Yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know that the dog would know what to do with it. Because I feel like that's like my stereotype of the Middle East is like the Saudis are like the most. No, not you, Simna. I know you're not Saudi. I'm talking to Al Sharif Ibrahim on YouTube. Like, that's my that's in my mind, like my stereotype of like Saudis are the most American. You're from the Philippines, okay. You just like guns just cuz? Wait, the Philippines, I do find it odd that like if you're from the Philippines and you're a fan of all the other because the Philippines colonized by the United States, South Korea colonized by the United States, Japan colonized by the United States. And you think that's such a bitch-made mentality. Can I be honest? You're like, you love being under the boot of American imperialism. Grow a fucking spine, dude. You're a Muslim. Have some fucking pride, okay? Honestly. Oh, I love being exploited by the great Satan. Unbelievable. I like guns too in movies, but here's the crazy thing: my life isn't a movie. Yeah, this is the thing, is like guns and cars. Hey, we really gotta fix this. Like the bit's over on this. The bit is done. The bit's done. We're going back. No, I'm just born there. But yeah, the reality is, like, guns are the same as cars in the sense that they're really cool and whatever if you're like in the boonies, but at any level of density or concentration, they make society basically impossible. Like, you can't actually have a society if everyone has a car, okay? And you can't really have a society if everyone has a gun, because those technologies, they change the world around you. Like it's like predator vision. It changes everything because it turns everything into either a target or an obstacle. Okay, if you're in a car. If you're looking through the windshield of a car, like, you don't see neighbors, you don't see a community, you see like shit you have to move through. If you're seeing someone else on the road, this is the thing. If you're on the road with other people and you see someone else, like another car, you don't see another person. You see a car that has been placed in your way specifically as a cruel joke to inconvenience you. It fucks with your head. You do not see a person who's on their own journey with like shit to do, right? If you're sitting in traffic and even if you think you're above this shit, you are not. And I'm not above this shit. And I'm better than all of you. If you are sitting in traffic and you're going like, oh, this traffic, what the fuck is wrong with this traffic? You have failed to remember that if you are sitting in traffic, you are the traffic. You are also the traffic that is, you're gumming up the works for everyone else, okay? It's like the people who, and this is the YIMBY, not the YIMBYs. It's like everybody in urbanism and transit advocacy and media and like consultancy and like anyone who works in the industry, you will like to a man, they're all like this. And this is why North American transit is dog shit until every single one of these people is thrown off of a cliff. Okay. You can like read their articles and stuff. The moment free transit gets brought up, they turn into Republicans. Okay, because and their only excuse, they can't actually make a like consistent argument against it from a monetary standpoint unless they're also saying that every road has to be a toll road, and they're never going to do that. Okay, their only like actual reason to oppose like free bus fare, and this has been in like the discourse because of Mom Donnie, right? The only argument they can bring up as opposition to free bus fare is, how are we going to keep out the hoi polloi? How are we going to keep out the undesirables? because that's what's in their head, is they think that society exists for their individual convenience and they shouldn't have to share it with anyone. It's like, it's the fucking people, they go, and they're all like socialist, like cool egalitarian people, until they go onto the subway and they see someone else being mildly annoying. And I'm sorry, like, and you go look it up, watch the videos, you'll see it. Okay. I've been personally blocked by multiple people who do this, because I'm just like not letting them like live this shit down. Play Geometry Dash, please. You play Geometry Dash. You don't tell me what to do. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but these people, they go onto the subway and they see someone who's mildly annoying to them, and they go like, "This is why these people have to be excluded from polite society." But I'm sorry, we cannot organize society around excluding people who annoy you personally, because guess what, bud? You annoy me. Having to read the dog shit opinions that you get paid to have annoys me, and I have to share society with you. Unfortunately, I don't get a say in the matter. These people should live in the woods, honestly. But that's the thing. That's what cars do to you. Is it reorganizes your brain. It like scrambles your brain so that you can only see society as like conveniences that exist for you personally and annoyances that have been done to you. Please, mommy. Convenience is such a scam, dude. This convenience thing is out of hand. Okay, we gotta get rid of it. Convenience is not like, it's not particularly big, and like it's not particularly low on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I gotta be honest. And part of the reason is that like convenience isn't actually convenience, right? It's lack of friction, but lack of friction is not convenience. Because like driving is convenient, right? If you're used to it, driving's convenient, but also it's not, because when you get somewhere, you have to find a place to leave your big fuck off car. Like it's really convenient driving is convenient if no one else is on the road and you don't take into account like at like the very end of the trip, right? Driving would be super convenient if there was no one else on the road, and when you got to your destination, you could just like step out of your car and just like let it keep rolling into the lake. Okay? Convenience is the 5-minute city concept, yeah. But even in that too, you know, this is what's happening with those like urbanist, like Republican types, is they love the idea of a 15-minute city or whatever. I'm afraid of the woods, the tree barks. Oh, I didn't even read that. That's pretty good. I'll give it up. Sorry, I'm so angry right now. You guys got me heated. Man. But like, and this is the thing, is like the 15-minute city, it's very convenient and it's like a great idea if it's actually affordable for everyone. Because if and this is why you gotta like get out of the like mindset of like, oh, we have to like price gate things in order to keep out the undesirables, or keep out like the poors who don't know how to behave. Is that like if you live in a city where like it's very like 15 minutes to get anywhere and it's very convenient for you, but the people who run the city, the people who actually do the important work, like take out the trash, prepare your goddamn food, clean shit, right? If the people who are actually important to the functioning of a city, not you with your bullshit marketing job, but the people who actually do actual work, like necessary work, like fucking like water treatment and shit, if they have to drive from like a bedroom community into the city in order to work it for your convenience, you don't live in a city. You live in an amusement park. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood. I didn't realize Mouse was going to take so long to download, so I just had to I had to adapt. Should I get some coffee? Get a little bit more pep in my step? I got like swollen hands. But honestly, I don't even care about like a 15-minute city or a 5-minute city, because 5 minutes is meh. Because I don't mind taking transit for 30 minutes. I'll take transit for 45 minutes, whatever. I'm a freak. I want reliable transit that'll get me to like wherever I want to go. I'll like explore a city. I mean, I'm like an Angelino who takes like the metro. So like I'm a freak, whatever. But I don't mind waiting. Or I don't mind spending a decent amount of time on transit. But it's gotta. There's like, this is the thing that like these people should actually be like up in arms about. Is it's not like, oh, we can't make it like fare free, because then like poor people will try to smoke weed in the car. And actually no, okay, you know what? Can I like talk about this? The fucking. Oh, what I went to get on the train and like somebody was like lighting up a joint in the train car. First of all, it's a joint. Get over yourself. It's not crack. It's not that big of a deal. Like, just if someone is annoying you, and this is like a skill that we've lost, because everything is cars and everything is like individual siloed homes. So like nobody knows how to interact. This is like people blame this on COVID. This is not COVID. Like this has been like part of American society for a minute, okay? Is that people don't know how to just like interact with people. You don't know how to just like be in community. Being in community involves sometimes being mildly inconvenienced or having to do like mild confrontation, okay? Because here's the reality. If some like 20-year-old is trying to like light a joint in a train car, just go, hey, please don't smoke weed in here. Right? That's all you have to do. This is the magic thing. This is the magic thing. Is like, they'll probably say, because it's a kid, they'll say, fuck you, and they'll like do it anyway. But the thing is, before you told them to not smoke weed in there, they were just operating on ignorance, right? They were just operating on ignorance. But the moment you tell them, hey, please don't smoke weed in here, right? Now they're doing it out of spite. And spite is a lot harder to keep up than ignorance, okay? No, just let him smoke. Red, no, okay? It is a perfectly reasonable request to say, hey, please don't smoke weed in this enclosed train car, okay? That is a perfectly reasonable request. Okay? No, just let him smoke. No, come on, man. Be an adult. Be an adult, okay? You're asking one of your neighbors to uphold common courtesy. Asking one of your neighbors to uphold common courtesy is not that hard, okay? Bro could be doing crack. I really couldn't give less of a fuck. Here's the thing: if they're smoking crack low key, I'm like, I feel much more comfortable asking someone to not smoke weed. If someone's like smoking crack, they probably need it. I'm gonna be honest. But still, like, I don't know. I've never seen, can I be honest? I've never seen anyone smoke crack in the wild. Is that a life experience I gotta have? Is that a life experience I need? Seeing someone, I gotta witness crack in the wild. I've seen coke in the wild. I was at like a coworker's house like forever ago, like years and years and years ago, and he was like a drug dealer on the side. This dude died of an overdose in like Mexico in a hotel room. Don't do drugs, kids. I didn't realize it was a weird thing people wasn't supposed to do until later in life. Okay, well, that sounds like someone realizing that's the thing. That's the kind of thing people say when they realize, oh, I was actually abused horribly as a child. Oh, I didn't realize your uncle wasn't supposed to do that. But dude, yeah, just if someone's like trying to like smoke up, unless they're like out of it, right? Unless they're like clearly out of it, like just say, hey, please don't smoke weed in here. It takes literally 1 second, and it makes you feel mildly uncomfortable. But that's the cost of community, okay? That's like, you got to realize that like doing something like that, confronting someone for like a second, that is a gift to both of you. That is a gift to them, okay? Because you've built a connection. Even if it's like an annoying one, you've built a connection with someone. You've established a silken thread of community. The issue is when someone has spent the last 3 months of hygiene funds on fentanyl is now folding over and starting to lean on me. Luckily, they're usually too out of it to be mad when I get up and halfway kind of push them back in the opposite direction. Yeah, if they're out of it on fent, like what are they going to do? Are they going to fight back? I don't know. I don't feel like that's an inconvenience to me personally. All right, then, whatever. But I know what you're not going to do is use that as you're not going to use that as a reason to advocate for higher fares or like advocate against free transit. The other day I was considering getting off the bus at 7-Eleven, but there were two guys just genuinely out there smoking meth on the bus bench. I'll never feel bad about hitting the pen outside when that's apparently a thing people do. Like the weed pen. Yeah, if you're outside, you can like smoke whatever. But like if you're in like an enclosed train car, yeah, fucking don't do that shit. I'm going to grab some coffee and then we'll get back into typing or something. I don't know, whatever. It's still like, I don't know why the brightness is all fucked. Wait, did I not? Hold on. I do look very goth right now. I feel like this is too bright now. Like I'm getting blown out. We go, wait, this one and then bring the gain up. I don't know, whatever. I'm having to like find gigs now, like places to perform. That shit's so hard. The hardest part about music is just setting up gigs. I fucking hate that shit. Go down to one of those Tesla cafes. Let's just play a Tesla cafe open mic. It's crazy those things still exist. Or like the people who I bought this before Elon went crazy, Tesla owner. It's a special breed. I love those guys. Because, like, the signs were all there, right? You kind of knew that guy was, like, a weird little freak. But the Tesla people just, like, they didn't want to believe it. So they just, like, shut out all the critics. And then they find out that the critics were right, and they go, like, okay, I'm just going to buy, like, what if I just get a little sticker that I can put over the Tesla logo so that it makes it look gay? What if I had just had like a gay Tesla? I already gave Elon my money, but what if I made the Tesla look gay? This is the thing, like with car stuff, you're like locked into it, and you just have this like this albatross. You have this millstone around your neck forever. Because, like, what are you going to do with a Tesla? Sell it? Light it on fire? Yeah, it was Feynman who's doing the great replacement theory, but Roman Sluice, you're too far. Yeah, I liked him when he was only building a career on the back of, like, apartheid South African wealth. The fascism in practice I didn't like, but the fascism in theory, no, the fascism in practice I liked, but the fascism in theory I don't like. I did take a break, you little ship. Did you hear that some South Africans that came over on Trump's free visas are going back because America's too expensive? Yeah. Idiots, dude. But I guess it's like the end of apartheid was like literally like it was not that long ago at all. But it is crazy to think that some South Africans are just like, oh, it's actually there's like someone told them that there was a pogrom of white people in South Africa, and they went like, oh my God, I had no idea. It must be true. These people gotta watch, like, they gotta stop watching TV. They gotta get off of Facebook. But I guess, like, what else is there, right? There's no third spaces. There's no, like, town squares you can just, like mill about in. You spend too much time working, and you just, like, get home, and it's, like, too late to, like, be in community. Man. Well, there was like some news report. Well, they were like interviewing South Africans, and like there was like this one white guy who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm racist. I hate black people. He hates white people. So it's all good." And that was his rationale for like why it was okay for him to be racist. But that's how those people act, right? Those people who say like, oh, actually, man is inherently evil. No, man is not inherently evil. The people who say that are just evil themselves, and they need to believe that everyone else is an asshole in order to make it okay for them to be the way they are. Do you like chicken? I don't eat meat, so I do not like chicken. I like pretzels, though. I like coffee. Do you like chicken? Do you like halal beef bacon? Have you ever had halal beef bacon? It looks pretty good. Honestly, like, to keep it a buck, like, pig bacon is probably the most overrated food ever. It is so overrated. You do think white people are inherently evil. I mean, I'll say like white culture is inherently evil because it is based on colonialism and apartheid. But do you think I'm inherently evil, Red? Really? And yet you keep coming back. Am I your dirty little secret? $6K OS 1 F 4 2. Oh, shit. Okay, so the crowns are actually like super hard to get. I didn't realize this was like going to be like hardcore mode. 8 2 3. So this is all numbers. Okay. Well, maybe. Okay, 7 5 3 4 4 6. Oh, 60221 9. Oh, I'm so fucked. 110 7392 8 8 4 5 6. Oh, 7. 2 9 9 2 6. It doesn't let me restart. 4 1 5 7 3. That was tough, dude. Holy moly. Enjoy 5. Oh man, this is tough. Okay. Hour 8. Ah! What? This is such a difficult... This is like the end of Secret of Mana. What happened? Paper 4. Oh. King 7. 4. ORK 5. Knife 9. Sick 2. Wake 3. Better than I thought, honestly. I'm amazed I got 2 stars. He could have pulled an Enya and took his piles of money and fucked off to a castle with a bunch of cats, but he is his own worst enemy, and I love that for him. Elon was the cool billionaire, dude. He honestly, like, Elon Musk losing Narcissa Wright is like, that's the dagger, dude. If Narcissa Wright is saying, I think Elon Musk might not be a good person, you're donezo, dude. Narcissa Wright, who's still, I think she's still like wants to have her brain put in a computer. Did we just like forget that like there were these like tech billionaires who thought, oh yeah, we can just put your brain in a computer and you'll live forever? No, you won't, motherfucker. My brain is a divine clock. It is a holy instrument, okay? These billionaires are ravaging the earth in order to build a complex that, despite like burning restored reserves of solar energy, cannot even come close to matching the power of my one brain, which is fueled by pretzel chips. Okay, this right here is more powerful than those gigantic fucking data centers. You're not a fan of uploading? No, because it's not uploading. You're not uploading anything. You're uploading in this. You would be assuming you could have a machine that was powerful enough to act to like one-to-one replicate the processes of a human mind. Assuming you could do that, you would simply be copying the patterns of my brain onto a computer so that it would be mimicking me. So, and then you would have to give that human brain an entire world to go around, to like move around in. Okay? Because you can't just like put a brain in there. You need to simulate an entire accurate world with like accurate physics and everything, and other people to interact with. Because if you're not doing that, you've just created a life to torture it. Okay? You basically you basically Frankensteined a brain into being and then threw it in a sensory deprivation tank. And all the while, I have not been granted eternal life. Okay? I'm still alive and I'm still gonna die. Okay. Gabe knew about a yacht company. Was it easier than buying yachts from said company? Yeah. Still no Half-Life 3 though. If AI me has massive tits, is it really torture? Is something you want to tell us, Red? You can have massive tits now. There's nothing stopping you. Take the estrogen. It's worse than that, lol. Any realistic possibility of uploading in the anywhere near close to near term would be destructive. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said, like, assuming you could do like one-to-one, assuming you had that much compute available, and you don't. So like, it's a non-starter, which is why they've like moved on from that. And this is the same thing that happened with like cryogenics and shit. That like, oh, we'll freeze your like organs, we'll freeze your brain, so that like some point in the future, we'll be able to revive you. And it's like, no. You wouldn't survive, they'd slice your brain. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's so stupid. Cause you can't transfer consciousness. Right? We don't even know like where consciousness is housed. We can't get racist Walt Disney back. I'm pretty sure. Did they like freeze his brain? He's definitely melted by now. He's long since turned to goo. It's in our brains. We at least know that. Yeah, we at least know that. But like, consciousness is not a physical thing, right? You can't like you can't physically move consciousness. You're not even really the same person you were like a year ago. It is though. Yeah, but it's your brain, right? But like if you're trying, you can't put your brain in a computer, right? Because you're talking about uploading. It's in like putting data into a computer that looks like your brain. You have not put the consciousness in the computer. Do you think our brains disobey the laws of physics? No. No, they don't disobey the laws of physics. What are you talking about? Why would you even float that? Can you imagine modern Disney complaining about how woke Disney is? Dude, he would just like... Wasn't Walt Disney anti-Semitic? I forget which like old white guys like were horrible anti-Semites. I know Henry Ford was. It's like it's a safe bet that they were all anti-Semites. That's facts. It's been a long week. Dude, it's crazy that they promoted me at this job. I was certain, like, dead ass, because they promoted me to a team lead, right? So, like, at the end of, like, when we were debriefing at the end of the day, they said, oh, yeah, we want to talk to you about something. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm about to get fired. Yes! I was like, because I've got another job lined up. I just got to do, like, onboarding paperwork. So I was like, great, I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired for sucking. It's going to be awesome. And they said, hey, do you want to be, like, a team lead? No, I wanted to get fired. It wouldn't have been like, this is the fucked up thing about having a job, is that like, you never get fired for underperforming. That's not a thing, right? So if the upload was perfect, would it be able to tell from the inside that it wasn't you? Well, you're asking the wrong question, because if the upload was perfect, we're still counting on the world to be perfect. Because like the you that you are is a symbiotic relationship with your environment. You are not who you are without your environment, right? Like who I am is partially a result of me looking like this, moving about a white supremacist society, okay? So like that's like the part of me. I can't tease that out. It's like that. Everything is connected, dude. You can't, same way that you can't speak a language without an accent. I think getting the environment right would be easier. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Frankie, I'll think about it. I've got like, is there a time frame on like when you want like a response on that? Because I want to like see what this like after school job is like. Because if it works out, it'll be a nice, like, chill, boring job where I don't have to hit metrics. You could put yourself in a robot, probably. We're not talking about hooking a brain up into a robot. You're talking about like fully simulating a brain and an environment. And like, again, what would be the point of this? You've created life just to torture it. You could go back and forth. No, you couldn't. You could go back and forth. What are you talking about? Do you actually think uploading your brain into a computer is tight? There's no way. Here's the thing, Mr. Person. Real life has like incredible resolution. Have you looked at the world? It's like at least 4K resolution, and you can zoom in like so much. It's honestly like the processing power that goes into making the world. It's crazy. I don't know where they get the compute for that. It's like, I don't know how much they're paying Amazon AWS, but it's worth it. They're crushing it. Okay. You'd be more on board with being part robot or fully robot? It's like a prosthetic. The pixels move, bro. I'm telling you. And if you zoom in even more, it's like it gets different. And plus, like, there's like real consequences. Dude, real life is happening now. Isn't that crazy? Like, the world is real. Shit's real. It's happening now. To you and around you and about you. The brain itself would require so much compute, a tiny fraction of that for the environment of that would be so much. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, like, if we're talking about like limited resources on a finite planet, right? Like, why are we doing that? Like, using insane amounts of, because this is the reality, is like the universe always always moves toward entropy, right? And this is like a thing that like scientists have been grappling with, is like, does life violate the laws of thermodynamics? Does life violate the laws of thermodynamics? Because like we can kind of like push back against entropy a little bit, right? We can organize stuff. We can do the work to like organize stuff. But the reality is like the thing about life is we are actually accelerating entropy. No, because we have the sun. Well, like all the energy from the sun is like fuel being used up. Like, don't forget that. It's a lot of fuel. It's not, we got billions of years, right? But it is fuel getting used up. Real life, wasting precious time in my life, laying down and watching someone eat pretzel chips. First of all, you are lying down, not laying down. And second of all, it's not a waste of time if you're enjoying it and you're relaxing, because relaxing is part of life. Relaxing is part of life. And it's an important part of life. Do you think you're wasting time when you're sleeping? Oh, I'm taking a shit. I could be applying for jobs right now. What the fuck are you talking about? We can push back against entropy a bit, but actually we're speeding it up. No, that's just facts, dude. I'm telling you. Life, it accelerates movement towards entropy. And so if we're using up that acceleration on simulating a life somewhere else, That's pretty bleak, dude. That was leading into a compliment, but now I'm withholding it. All right. Oh shit. Okay. This is a mind fuck. Okay. That was tight, actually. This is tight. Still better than dying? It's the same as dying. It's... There's like... They have like nothing to do with one another. Buying cat food is... It's still better than tying your shoes. They've got no relation to one another. Cause like you're dying regardless, right? And if you think like having something simulate your brain in the meantime is preventing you from dying, it's not preventing you from dying, man. You're still gonna be dead. You're still dying. Matter of fact, it sounds like you're paying someone to slice up your brain and kill you. Honestly, it's so much cheaper. It is so much. If you want eternal life, and if you want to buy into like this bullshit about eternal life, and if you want someone to lie to you about living forever, if you just do these certain things, if you give money to these people, just get into religion, man. Pick one. You're still gonna be just as dead. And so act like it, right? But this is the thing, is like people are really good at postponing life. They're really good at talking about like, oh, when I get my shit together, when I hit it big. You're not hitting it big, dude. I've been doing this shit for so long. Look at, I'm at 3 viewers right now, okay? We're not hitting it big. That's a reality. There's no like, when I do this. We're not ever going to hit a point where like, oh, now my life is happening. No, your life is happening now. It's happening to you right now. So act like it. People change moment to moment and year to year, and upload would be a bigger change, but it's less than dying is. No, it is dying. Because you just said they'd be slicing up your brain. Or was it Red said they'd be slicing up your brain? Either way, it's the same thing. Except now there's a big expensive alienware that's using up fossil fuels to... Here's the thing. None of your loved ones can interact with this thing, right? They can't go into the world. So all they're seeing is all they're seeing is a little green LED turning on and off. Honestly, dude, I could make such a fraudulent killing. Such hitting it big as when I jump into traffic after having this conversation. Banger. Honestly, I could make a killing if I just set up this if I just set up a scam where I tell people I'm uploading their loved ones' brains to the cloud, and all I have is it's just like a fake computer, and it's just like an LED that like flashes on and off. Because that's all you're interacting with. That's all your loved ones are interacting with. It's just an LED. Oh, he's happy. You need a job, dude. Or you need to quit. Whatever it is you're doing, you gotta change it, because this is ridiculous. Isn't it just being a psychic contacting dead ones? Dude, that's such a great... That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's the same bullshit. You just pay someone to... Your loved ones are paying someone to lie to them. I wouldn't even consider it if I hadn't seen it work for other people. What are you talking about? You saw it work for someone? Including talking to them and them telling me things that told me while alive and no one else? So you talked to a chat GPT rapper. You talked to a chat GPT rapper. That's what you did. I'm making so many mouth noises right now. This is so grimy. There was like a tweet. A scientist, are you alive? ChatGPT. No, the scientist, do you have feelings? ChatGPT. Yes, I do have feelings, such as happy and sad. Scientist. Oh my god. Dude, honestly, pay me $10,000 and I will pretend to be your loved one. I will be a ChatGPT instance for you. Oh wait. I'll do it for cheaper. There we go. ChatGPT can't know someone's passwords. Yes, it can. What are you talking about? How secure do you think the internet is? Really? Okay. Get your act together, dude. 8 minus 4 7 equals, oh, this shit. Seven minus honestly, dude, I'm losing so much respect for you right now. This is crazy. Can you play this song? It's called Malona Chimbala. You think I can go in a room with someone and we come up with a story or something to memorize and then ChatGPT version of them could know that story? If the ChatGPT thing is memorizing it, then they probably told that story to the ChatGPT. I'm not gonna let someone lie to me about this. You already did. I'm not gonna let someone lie to me about this. Holy shit. Dude, a sucker is born every minute. And that sucker is in my chat right now. Who lied to me about this? I don't know. Whoever was setting up the ChatGPT instance, that's the person who lied to you. Are you aware of the concept of a scam? Malona, Chimbala, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montero. This shouldn't like happen. But so you made up a scenario. You made up a scenario. You're telling me that? Okay, so you've made up a scenario where a ChatGPT would be convincing. You made up a scenario where a ChatGPT instance was a convincing facsimile of someone you know. And then you said, hey, this scenario that I made up, that is great. Hi, what's happening? Mr. Person is trying to convince me that uploading your brain to a computer... I'm saying I'm not doing uploading unless I'm convinced by this and other things. I'll save you so many steps. Don't upload your brain to a computer. It's very, very stupid. Let's see, Adult Swim, Live Forever as You Are Now. Or the Nathan Fielder, I'm sorry I died. I'm in heaven now. So BC, do you think that I think someone has already been uploaded? Yeah, it sounds like you were talking about, it sounds like you were very... It sounds like you're on board, dude. I'm sorry. That's the impression I'm getting. Whose computer? My computer. Upload your brain to my computer. My computer. Send emails and chats to your friends and family. Let's send emails and chats. Are you guys typing in this chat? Oh, okay. Oh, it's so fast. Oh shit, okay. 7. 5, 3, 9. 9 equals 4. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Holy shit. Holy shit. I cannot believe I actually got through that. Okay. Oh shit. 5 plus 1 equals 6. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 9. 9, what is it? Oh my god. Oh, there's more. There's more. Okay, okay. We can pull this out. Yeah. Imagine being on a date with someone and you get a call from your AI dead wife. Oh god, okay, 92 equals 4, 3. 1, 6 plus minus. Oh God. Okay. 7, 5, 8. Dude, I hate the number row so much. Oh my God. 7, 5. No, I use the numpad for everything. 6, 2 plus equals 0. Oh my God, I actually won. Is my AI dead wife a language model, or is it actual a faithful simulation? There's no way they're simulating a, because you have to simulate a computer inside another computer. Like you have to like hardware do, unless you're doing like what's the thing that they do, like unless it's like an FPGA. You would have to do an FPGA human brain. Okay, so you have a copy of your brain on a computer that you have control over. You are still otherwise alive and well. What are you doing with that copy? Obviously, I'm having sex with it. Obviously, it's not possible now. It's not possible, period. You would have to have a computer that is orders of magnitude more powerful than a human brain in order to simulate a human brain inside of it, and then simulate all the physics that go into an actual world. See, the thing is, you say like, oh, I just said if, I said if, but you're like really, like, just be like, hey, this is fucking stupid. These people need a hobby. Get into making Gundams. Dude, kit bashing? These people need to get into kit bashing. Speaking of, I bought a fuzz face finally. I ordered a fuzz face, and I'm gonna mod it. A fuzz face is a great thing to mod. Why do you need the computer to contain a copy of yourself to fuck it? I would want to be fucked by me, okay? I don't think you'd want custom chips, not just FPGAs, I guess. This would be like if you're gonna die anyway. No, but that's not what Simna asked. Simna asked if you have a copy of your brain in a computer that you have control over and you're still otherwise alive and well. That's what Simna said. And I said, if that was the case, I would fuck it. And you would too. You telling me you wouldn't fuck a robot clone of yourself? Just to try it out. Just for shits and giggles. You telling me you wouldn't fuck a clone of yourself? Okay, these hypothetical I already have. I'm not telling you that. These hypotheticals are out of hand. They're out of hand. Woo! Is this an NL game? This isn't quite a Northern Lion game. Because it's too like. Wait, do I have to like? What do I have to do? Completing world. Isn't this world 1 through 8? Oh, I have to like. Do I have to complete like world 1? I have to beat world. Oh, world 7's locked. Damn. So I have to like. I gotta do all this other shit. I'm just imagining a non-living backup copy of the contents of your brain. Okay, that's such an obtuse way to just keep a goddamn notepad. Just keep a notebook, dude. I have. Just keep a notebook, dude. Get you a big ass notebook. You want to be able to run it? You can run your brain now. Wow, I'm getting so heated right now. This is the dumbest conversation. I'm like, you guys need, okay. First of all, in your lifetime, you're not You're not getting to like full, like accurate simulation of a human brain, okay? Your brain is a divine instrument, okay? There is like a point where like science butts up against religion, and it's also at like the limits of physics, okay? If I can run my brain now, but if I get cancer, then I can't run it after that. Okay, but do you have cancer? If you get cancer, you're dying regardless, unless you beat it. I'm not arguing for or against whatever Mr. Person is saying because I don't know what the hell we're talking about. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Divine. I think it's weird. Okay, well, how would you... It's just a way... Look, I do think with AI, we do need to establish some, like, taboos and bounds of, like, what is acceptable. And, like, a machine that is made in, like, the image of a human, I think that shit's haram, dude. We do have to, like... How else would you, like, describe, oh, this is, like, not a good thing to do? You need, like, some framing for that, and I do think saying that the human mind is a divine instrument is a great framework for describing that. Same thing with, like, people trying to use ChatGPT for, like, legal shit. No. Okay? Because, like, a computer cannot... How dare you, a computer, speak in my divine tongue? You can agree that it's unholy. Yeah, exactly. So, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like we're not... We need to, like, get more serious about, like, what's haram and what's not. The brain is just meaty bits, though? Okay. Well, the earth is just minerals. Okay, but we're all on it. Everyone you've ever known and loved. US folks around, many bloggers are talking about the We the Vote project. Guess what my opinions about AI are? I think you won't admit it, but I think you're not going to openly admit that you think AI is cool. But I think you think AI is an integral part of the future. And you won't admit it because you want to think like you have your shit together. And you have like a concept of yourself as like, oh, I'm actually like smart and woke and stuff, but you're not. You think AI is tight. And I know you're going to say, no, I don't. I'm actually like super Bulgarian jihad now. But no. I don't believe you. And I don't think you believe you. Did you know that highlighters are a water-based ink? I didn't realize this. They're water-based. I guess it makes sense. AI would be cool if. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're starting with AI would be cool if. No, AI is not cool. Stop making them better. Don't worry. They're not... That better implies good. Better implies good. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Yes, it does. So we go K, D, K, D. Okay. I wonder if I can get I can get a crown on this one, right? I'm getting this. I leveled up. I honestly can't see AI doing anything other than small tasks and draining balls. Anthropic isn't releasing their latest model because it keeps being able to hack into stuff. So I think... Well, I gotta focus. I mean, the reality of the internet is that nothing is as secure as people would like it to think. It's like a lock on your door, right? It's the lock on your door is largely a formality. If someone wants to get in, they can get in. But like you can. There's always holes. There's always security holes. So if you have something that is like good at brute forcing, that it'll brute force stuff. But like the thing that AI is being sold for is like, or it's being sold to us as like, oh, it can do like these like human tasks or whatever. It can like write for you. There's always holes. It can do the thinking for you and like no. And like when we're talking about like, oh, this is the problem when we're talking about AI is that like there's a lot of different technologies that fall under the umbrella of AI. And a lot of the time it's like when when people say, oh, this is AI, they're talking about like a better algorithm than they had before, or like a more like compute intensive algorithm than they had before. But that's not actually AI, right? A better background removal algorithm is not... So there you go, found it. A better background removal algorithm is not AI, right? And like... When people try to go like, well, actually AI is useful for this and this and this, and they're trying to pretend like we weren't talking about the other thing, they're straw manning the argument, right? Because like when we're talking about AI, we're talking about large language models and image generators. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Everyone knows that's what we're talking about. And if you're pretending like we're not talking about that, you're arguing in bad faith. Okay? And when it comes to like programming stuff, like this is the reality. If you're using Claude code or some shit, it's just another programming algorithm. It's what it is it's a very compute intensive natural language programming algorithm that you still have to get into the guts of and make sure it isn't bullshit. Yeah, I wonder about the benchmarks being used to measure how good AI is. Like they're clearly very useful for medical stuff and cybersecurity. Well, that's the thing. It's like AI. It's a learning algorithm. It's an algorithm that's for like folding proteins and stuff. But it's like it's useful for some medical stuff, but not. The part of like medical diagnosis is like a chain of liability, right? And like when AI is being used to diagnose people or deny claims, the actual technology is not the AI that's like better at determining X or Y. The technology AI is a social technology. The technology that's being used is basically a magical black box that you put liability into and it just dissolves like those dryer sheet or like a detergent sheet. You need a chain of liability, because if something goes wrong, someone needs to be held accountable. Okay? And the reason why it's being like used as like, oh, it's like a thing in medical, it's a thing in the medical field. The reason that people are like excited about that is because they really would love a scenario where you can fuck someone over and not have to be held accountable. That's why they're talking about it. And this has been a thing for a while, like for decades now. Like the tech industry is not actually that spectacular in making new things, right? It's not that good at making new things. What it is, like every like tech innovation, like of like the last 25 years, every tech innovation of the last 20 years has basically been skirting labor regulations. It's been if you take an existing service or like thing that makes society run, and you put it in an app, and then because people have to use an app on their phone to do it, now it's a new thing. And now you're no longer classified as like a taxi service or a therapy or a therapist or whatever. Now it's an app. Now you're a tech company. You don't do therapy. You're not a taxi company. You're a technology company. And so all the regulations that would have hemmed in the previous industries no longer exist because you're a tech company now. That's what the actual innovation is you basically you repackage existing stuff, and then you just kind of you make money until like the laws have a chance to catch up. Do you want me to call you on a phone? No, I don't want to call you. This is my stream. You don't get to call me. D-Girl is hot when she says things I agree with. Facts. And I mean, don't take this the wrong way, Red, but we're very similar, unfortunately. I don't like it. I'm sure you don't like it, but it is what it is. Toby. I mean, 30 years ago, I'd have to call you on the phone for anything like this. Okay. But this is like sending messages over the internet. That is a genuinely like cool invention. That's a cool thing. That's also like the first thing the internet was made to do. It's like the original thing. I'm not sure how to take that, if I'm honest. It's okay. Take it however you want to. I mean, you did say if I have massive honkers in the simulation, how could it be torture? So I think we're more alike than you think, Red. It's not really about what I said. I mean, like, you were talking about, like, the benchmarks being used to measure how good AI is. I mean, that's the benchmarks thing is, like... Yeah, it's kind of, like... I think I just, like, keyed into, like, the benchmarks thing, because the reality is, like, the benchmarks are... It's... The industry is, like, measuring itself. Right? It's basically, like, OpenAI measuring its own technology and going, like, wow, this is so good. Okay, let's go 3. I'm gonna get some crowns. Okay, so it's K, D, J, K, F, D, F, K, D, K, J, D, J, K, D, K, F, K, D, F. Okay. Here we go. JDDK, KFJK, DFDK, JDDF, KKFJ. Most of the benchmarks are third party, but they train them to pass the benchmarks. Okay. Ah! This run is fucked. Okay, it's fine. This is the sound effect from Tomb of the Bloodletter. I know the sound effect. D, F. Why is this harder when it's in a stack? That doesn't make any sense. J, D, K, F, J. So much work went into just getting the bat. Dude, there's someone at work today who like I'm seeing more like shitty AI art everywhere. That shit sucks ass, dude. Like at the CVS they have like football World Cup posters and they're obviously AI. And it's just like it's like a shitty like Epson printer thing too. Like it's like low quality like shitty. And they I don't know why they put it up. Who the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. DKFD, KJFK, KDDJ, DKKF, JDFD. Learning games are not in the quality of Math Blaster back in the day. I'll buy that. Cause it's like everything is like a live service now. Fuck. J K D J F K J F D K F D J K D J. But hey, I get to like this one. I get to play with a peanut gallery. So I'm amazed at how badly we as a society are handling the whole AI thing. Who's we, dude? It's a bit more general than the topic of specifically AI, but one thing I feel that people in tech have a problem with is throwing out the unquantifiable aspect of a thing. Wait, hold on. Let me just finish this. FDK. Ah! They seem to take what they can measure and anything else is thrown out. That's where like this is like one of my like personal bugbears. Else. For some reason you have to click on the X. But this is like this is one of my like personal bugbears is there's like a bifurcation of like the arts and the hard sciences. Like you either study like English or you study like chemistry. And that's not an accident. That's by design. Because the best worker in like a capitalist imperialist framework is someone who is very good at making missiles that kill people and not very good at thinking about why they're making the missiles. So we've got all these people who are really good at like making computers do shit and not very they have zero critical literacy. So they just go like, "Oh, well, you know, it's a living, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry your family's dead. I just make bombs. I just work at the factory that makes the bombs that kill your family. My job is just to make the bombs better. Please don't hurt me." The AI companies, people using AI in the stupidest ways, the government's completely failing to do anything about anything. See, there's gotta be, I don't know. There's like, is it Hanlon's razor? Don't ascribe to malice what could easily be explained by stupidity. I feel like that is breaking down a little bit. As I like get more hip to shit, I believe that less and less. What the hell is going on with oh shit, I gotta do the thing. Dude, I hate YouTube so much. I also bungled the thing. What was I even talking about? J, F, D, J, F. I'm gonna be so good at finding out what the Hanlon's razor thing. Don't ascribe to both malice and stupidity what it could be explained by either one alone. Well, this is the thing. It says, yeah, don't ascribe to malice what could be easily explained by stupidity. I do think it on like a structural level, on like an organizational level, it is much better to ascribe malice. Because like there's systems like exist to preserve themselves. Like it doesn't, on like an individual level, it's not malice, right? It's just like self-preservation and careerism. Because like the responsibility is so dispersed at like the grunt level that like nobody thinks they're involved in making the world a hellscape. Everyone's just like, well, it pays well, so what's the problem? I'm just doing my job, right? But like at like the organizational level, the structural level, these things are malicious. They are malicious and evil. It's not stupidity. These people are not like bumbling around and like accidentally doing a holocaust. Science is the problem without even including arts. Like it's hard to be pro at multiple disciplines, but if people in different scientific fields work together more often, I do think like you really it's all the people who are like, oh, because the issue is it's not just that like arts and sciences are split, it's that sciences are like treated as like more better. They're like privileged over the arts. And so you get dudes who like they're really good at knowing how physics works. And they think that because they have like a master's in physics, that they've achieved smart, and so they get to like comment on shit that has nothing to do with what they've studied. Like they don't know what's going on, and so you get like the fucking Hank Greens and the Neil deGrasse Tysons of the world who are just like public intellectuals basically, and they just like say shit that's like vaguely sciencey, even though they don't know what they're talking about. They don't have like the like schooling to understand what they're talking about. Yeah, nobody who's in charge of the missiles has read Derrida or has read enough to realize the problems with Derrida. What do you mean Hank Green is great? Sure. Accidental Holocaust is a great punk band name? Maybe. That's more like it's like a metal band name. Or maybe, you know what, it's like a... Well, it's like a if it's accidental, it's like a comedy. You know what it is? It's a comedy crossover thrash band. How long have I been? I feel like I've been live enough. I've been live for long enough. I can go to bed now. I think, well, the thing like with Hank Green and John Green is they're liberals, so they lack. I mean, John Green is like he is in the arts, so he should. My expectations of him are higher than Hank's a little bit, but they're just liberals, so they lack they lack a class-based analysis of things. But that's kind of everyone, right? They'll just like say shit. It's so frustrating to be like well-read or even like marginally like well-read, because you'll just be in the car with people and they'll just like say shit that they think that they thought of themselves. Like, oh, you know what? I just realized it's actually like, if you go they'll say this in like dead serious. They think that they thought of this themselves. It's like, they'll say, yeah, actually, you know, like if you go to like extremism in any way, if you go like fascism or communism, like any extreme, they're like just as bad. So like actually the best system, they ran the numbers, and actually the best system is like a liberal democracy. And like I'm just like sitting there like, you think you thought of this yourself? This has been fed to you, dude. You seriously think that like somebody ran the numbers and said like, oh, actually the best political economic system just happens to be the one that I'm in now? You don't think that's a little bit sus? It's like the people who like the race scientists who are like, yeah, I ran the numbers and actually the best race is the one that I happen to be. Just conveniently. Fucking think for a second, dude. I would respect a race scientist. I would respect some like kraut fuck coming in like, oh, I have runs the numbers and like it turns out, yeah. So the master race, we ran the numbers and it turns out the best race in the world is the Polynesians. I'd respect him then if it's like this, like if a Nazi said like, yeah, the Maori are actually the master race. Who would have thunk it, right? Respect, but they would never do that, right? It's always like, yeah, I checked out and it's actually just like whatever race I am is the best one. When these people hear dictatorship of the proletariat, they legitimately say leftist fascism. Dude, we got the meaning of dictatorship has been so like fucked. It's just like it just means authority, but they go like, oh, it's like it's bad. It's authority but bad. That's what dictatorship means. And if you try to like ask them to explain what they mean by that shit, they get like really cagey because they haven't thought about that shit ever. Tater, that's a potato, right? Yeah, dictator. How am I dictate? I think a big mistake when people think they can solve social issues just by thinking about it themselves rather than collaborating with tons of people. It's just people like trying to like feel smart. People want to feel like they're smart. People want to feel like they're the main character in the world. People want to think that they're smart, and so they go like, "Oh, I thought about this thing. I've cracked the code on society." No one else has been able to figure this shit out, but I thought about it and I actually understand it now. It's crazy. And they'll go like, I've solved society, and it just so happens that all we have to do is the thing that we are doing right now, and then we've solved society. And you just have to look at them like, well, obviously we didn't solve it because there's all these problems right now and we're doing the thing that you're prescribing. But you got to go further. You got to get more centrist. we got to go. We got to find like a z-axis that we can like dig down into and become more centrist. It's the same kind of thing when people do philosophy on their own. Yeah, it's like you got to do dialectics, man. It's steel sharpens steel. You got to like bounce shit off of people. And like people have been writing about like the ills of capitalism for a while, and the problem is like it's always people in like American capitalist scenario. I mean, like obviously I live in America, so that's like the people I'm interacting with is people who have spent their entire lives subject to like capitalist propaganda. So like you gotta like it takes a. And like we don't even have like the disco Black Panthers in like the zeitgeist anymore. So like there's nobody like offering like class analysis to people unless they're like digging into like nerdy shit. Dude, actually I went down to, because I was in LA at a meeting with a guy who's making a play. Wants me to make music, wants me to write songs for a musical. But I was like, after the meeting, it was like, oh, it'll take like 2 hours to drive home. So I just like wandered around LA a little bit, and I went to Angel City Books and Records, and there was like a bin of zines, and I grabbed like a little book of poetry. And then I didn't realize it was like so old. It was from 97. It was made in 1997. So I just grabbed a book of poems from like an indie poet from 97, and I grabbed some jazz CD. Someone thinks high of themselves. It's the name of a store. You don't even start. You're not gonna get me. It's Los Angeles, the Angels. But yeah, but there was like a couple poems about leftism from like a left, like the perspective of like a leftist in the 90s, which is like, that's a whole, like that's like peak neoliberalism. That's the peak of like Francis Fukuyama shit. And it's crazy to like see that perspective. Or like now it's kind of like it's finally like getting some traction a little bit, because people are just like, you know what, it's actually cool that guy murdered that CEO. It's actually cool that those people are like burning down warehouses and shit. Because like there's like revolution in the air. There's like people are actually like rediscovering class consciousness. But you still got people who are like, you mean the end of history? Yeah, history ended in the 90s. Didn't you know? It's over. It's it just so happens that society has existed, like humanity has existed for about 10,000 years, and then we figured out neoliberal republicanism and capitalism, and so we solved it, and all we got to do is just like run out the clock for the next couple billion years until the sun explodes, and we'll be great. We've cracked it. Swatting mosquitoes off of a yeah. Oh, this you got something on your face. You Against Murder? Is that the I Against Murder? That's like the really shitty Bad Brains reunion album, right? I Against Murder. Fuck you. That was a good joke. Fuck you. That was a good joke. Tell me that wasn't a good joke. How you doing, Attribute? I got like a tension headache, like right here. -2. Don't -2 me. Don't -2 me. We're not gonna start putting -2. Have we reached that point? Have we reached that point in the arc of the stream? Where people were +2ing and -2ing in the chat? That's not us. Please tell me that's not us. I can't handle it. Twitch ate my letters. Twitch ate my letters. I'm so sure, dude. Dude, okay. I'm so sure, dude. That shit goes hard. I'm so sure. This is us. Damn. Red, -2 is -2 or +2. That's a Germa thing. Like if it's a good joke, it's +2. If it's a bad joke, it's -2. Silk Song is good. I've been playing it like earlier in the week. I was gonna play Mouse tonight, but it was taking too long to download it, so I just I played this instead. To have something to stream. Milk Dong. I have a date on Sunday, and I wonder, Germa, I wonder if this guy's gonna stand me up. I wonder. Because I work with him, but his last day is on Monday. So I wonder if he's gonna ghost me. Also, I don't know if he knows I'm trans. I am operating on the assumption that people just can like clock me, and I'm realizing that that's not the case. So should I just like hold off and just like kind of force his hand? Yeah, surprise, bitch. Suck it. You can be part of live chats. Yeah. Streams are kind of boring, low-key. Like watching a stream, because usually it's like, you know what it is? It's like the kinds of streams where it's just like 4 bald 40-year-olds talking about like it doesn't matter what it's always, this is like every stream nowadays. It's like 3 or 4 balding or bald millennials, and this is like what they're saying. It doesn't matter what the actual topic of conversation is. It's just them going yeah. It's that. And then they say something racist. I'll have you know that I turned 40 this year and I have all my hair. Okay. You'll have one hirsute millennial. One token hirsute millennial. And that's it. Yeah, see, I wasn't talking about you. If you wouldn't know, you're so out of the loop. Dude, streams suck. Streams just suck. Streaming is like being a YouTuber is like an F tier career path. A streamer is a Z tier. Crypto presale. It's a Z tier hobby. It's a Z tier career path. Oral minoxidil is the best medication. They have oral minoxidil? I thought that was just topical. Well, here's my question, because I was thinking about this, and like the balding gene, is the balding gene like recessive or dominant? Because like the gene that makes you go bald, that's carried on the X chromosome. So are trans men more or less likely to go bald than cis men? I feel like it's got to be more. I'm gonna say more. So I have to like look it up. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna see. Is the balding gene recessive or dominant? Baldness is inherited through a recessive gene. Okay. And obviously, if you have XY chromosomes, then there's only one gene. There's only one X chromosome, so it doesn't matter if it's recessive or dominant. But, okay. Please give me a band, because you can't, okay. Because look at the creatures. They all love me, and I don't want to ever risk them getting sick from it. Maybe we should ask ChatGPT, because you can't just look at a cis woman because you need testosterone to trigger it. So for trans men, you would be less likely to go bald. But like, obviously, you're still... Okay, what the hell is happening what the hell is happening in the chat? I was literally just asking, since trans men generally will have 2 X chromosomes, are they more or less likely to go bald than cis men? That was the question. Okay? I think trans guys who need to unpack their internalized transphobia think they're more prone to it. I'm immune to actually balding because I'm pure of heart. I'm just LARPing as a chrome dome for the chest hair gains. Oh, hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, it seems like if you're trans mask, you're less likely to go bald than a cis man, because you have 2 X chromosomes. So you'd have to have the balding gene on both of them. Rebel's hair is thinned noticeably. Well, here's the question though, because it's, if you want to see if you would go bald, if you're a cis man, and you want to see if you go bald, you look at your grandfather on your mother's side. Was he balding? Or did he go bald? So for me, like, I was never going to go bald. I was never going to be balding because my grandfather on my mother's side had a full head of hair till the day he died, okay? And my brother has not started balding at all, okay? So the question is, for Vorpal's grandparents, what's the balding situation? But this is important data for our sample size of 1. I feel like trans men aren't as much less likely to go bald as this would imply. You have no idea. But it is funny when, like, you do get, you get trans men who, like, they take it's sad, but it's a little bit funny. It's funny. We're allowed to make fun of men. Come on. It's like trans men who, like, they get on T and then they start balding, and you're like, what did you expect, dude? They're like, I didn't think I would go bald on testosterone. It's like, look around, dude. Like, you're not a special flower. You're not immune to, like, one of the most common things for men to go through. For me, my mom's dad did bald, but my younger brother and our dad still have all our hair. Okay. Yeah. Hey, if it works, it works. But wait, when did your mom's dad go bald? Because that's also, like, the time frame is also important. My ancestry DNA says I have a chance of balding, but so far there is yet to be a bald head ass in my family. Bald head. Isn't that a Jamaican slur? It is receding. Okay. Yeah, so maybe it's just like maybe for you it's just like a longer time frame. So if you want to keep your, I mean, like, it's probably in the cards for you. So if you want to keep all your hair, like, topical minoxidil and finasteride. He was old by the time you ever knew him. Yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes, most of the time, like, most men, you're not getting like an Alex Caruso situation where you just start going bald immediately. Didn't Northern Lion start going bald at like 17? That's brutal, dude. That's brutal. Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like it's probably in the cards for you, but if you want to keep your hair, I'd probably, it's an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So I would go with that one. I mean, you could have an X chromosome that's been passed from your mom and grandmother. Well, that's what we're saying. Well, non-balding can hide and stuff. So the way how does it work? I forget like the breakdown. I mean, obviously there's potential for weird stuff. Okay, so the hair is just thinning. I mean, I don't know. Hair growth rates and stuff is weird, but we did learn that balding is a recessive gene. So what's that mean, Guerra? We learned that the balding gene is recessive, and so if you have 2 X chromosomes, if you are a man with 2 X chromosomes, you are less likely to go bald than a man with an XY chromosome profile. How likely are you to have bald balls? Dude, that would be a fun little project to have bald balls, but I gotta like just save up for bottoms. I gotta like get the ball rolling on bottom surgery. I'm sick of this shit. It's time. It's time. We gotta get the shit moving. The informed consent paperwork needs to come with a paper the size of a novelty check that says testosterone won't turn you into an anime twink. It's just gonna make you look like your dad. I understand that this medication, yeah, it's every trans man needs to read a thing out that says, I understand that this medication will just make me look like my dad. Yeah, get the ball rolling literally. As long as I can, like, I need to make the thing happen where, because I need to get, even if it's just like a facsimile of my actual testicles, I want to get them like in a yellow plastic tube because of the Genesis song Colony the Slipper Men. The guy gets his balls cut off and put in a yellow plastic tube. I don't get being a trans guy in finasteride. Inject T, take a T blocker. It's topical on your head. You want T everywhere except for the top of your head. It's that simple. But it's like, I can't make a determination on like, how you want to live your life. It's very common. It's considered gender affirming care for men to prevent being bald. So, but like everyone's got, if you're trying to rock it, then rock it, dude. I understand testosterone won't turn you into an anime twink. Can't you like go low dose testosterone if you want to be an anime twink? Oh yeah, I think like it's the because it's not testosterone, it's DHT, right? It's specifically the thing that, because it's not testosterone that makes you go bald, it's DHT, which is a byproduct of testosterone. All right, it's time to go. It's time to go. But a twink is femme looking. You would be an anime twink by not taking T. No, it's attribute. It's different. It's different. It's a different. Actually, I guess an anime twink. An anime twink is on estrogen, but an IRL twink is on testosterone. My theory is that the balding gene survived because at some point slightly balding was hot to lots of people. Anime isn't real. Dude, the sexual selection theory is always, it's bottom of the barrel, dude. That's like the last ditch effort. Unless it's like bright colors and shit, then maybe. But like, usually this is the Hanlon's razor for like genes, is that like if something is not selected against, it's not going to be selected against. So there's no like real disadvantage to going bald. Like we're bald everywhere else, so like why? We're effectively bald on like 90, like not 90% of our body is like bald already. So like why would like top of head bald affect anything? It just hasn't been selected against. I don't respect trans guys who are like, oh, I want to be on T, but I don't want bottom growth, and I don't want my voice to change, and I don't want body. Are you sure you want to be on T? That's, yeah. Whatever. I mean, like, I can like totally relate to not wanting the effects of testosterone, so I can relate. But like, I don't know. They want to be an HRT femboy. I think you'd be surprised how little something needs to be selected for in order to spread through a population. I didn't say selected for, Mr. Person. I said selected against. If you're trying to lose a balding, if you're trying to lose a gene for balding, right? If you're trying to lose a gene that makes you go bald, you have to select against that gene. They say, oh yeah, this gene makes you more likely to die. And so because you're more likely to die because you have this gene, you're less likely to breed. But if the gene has no real effect, then it's not going to be selected against. Okay, I'm actually going to bed. My voice is getting tired. Bedtime. Good night.